Hey guys, it's Zen. It's Saturday. Hope everyone's doing great. I want to say hi and thank everyone who came to tune into the forum to watch the episode last night. It was really fun. I was the guest panelist, and sooner or later I'll get the live thing down. You know, it's a little nerve-wracking at first, but you know, I just got to be myself. So I did have a few laughs. I thought it was pretty fun and enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much. So today, I'm just giving a little reflection on what I have done on the past week. I was, up a few pounds, guys, from my prior time in May when I was at my all-time lowest of 172.4. So I've had a couple stressful months here, and lots going on, lots of changes here in my life, and just rolling with it, not whining about it. So that's why I'm not going to discuss it here. It's really of no interest to anyone but me. So, here we go. Let me just get down to business and tell you what I had done. My latest change is that I had listened to a video put out by my surgeon, Dr. Yadigar, who makes a support group video every month that's live, and he posts it on YouTube. And I get some interesting feedback from that. From my brain, I kind of listen to it. I can play it back and hear it again and all that, because it's kind of far for me to drive to his support groups. It's an hour, each way, and going from work, it would be a lot of traffic to get there by 6 o'clock. So it's kind of like I say, I'll just watch it on the video. But meanwhile, this time I got some real valuable information, and it's not like I hadn't heard it before, some of it, and I do want to get to a specific point, several of them. First of all, the first thing he said that really caught my mind and made me think twice was, that we have to reevaluate what we eat. Well, I had been tracking off and on and off and on. And then I had decided, okay, I'm going back on to track it. So I'm using the Lose It app, and I am tracking now. So, and I'm trying to keep myself consistent what I'm eating pretty much each day. So the thing what I noticed was that my carbs were up. And it wasn't bad carbs, guys. It was fruit mostly that was putting me over. And I'm not a person that can do carbs easily. I can have a few, but after I get to that point, over a few on a regular basis is going to cause me to gain. So that's what had happened. That, and of course the evil Fiber One cereal, especially that chocolate one. I warn you guys about that because it's highly addicting. Okay, so I had purged that out like a week or two ago. And so now I had gone ahead and started examining my diet. So again, fruit was the enemy. Not the enemy, but the culprit, pretty much, because I had been having blueberries in my yogurt, and then I would turn around and have like cherries, and then I would turn around and have, maybe watermelon, or, just too many. So for me, I think I got to keep it at about 30, 35 at the most per day. And if I go over that in any way, shape, or form on a regular basis, it's going to cause me to gain at this point in my life. So that said, I started implementing reducing the amount of fruit that I ate. And it wasn't a ton to begin with, guys. I mean, ridiculous. I get tired and impatient. So, yeah, for me, it's pretty ridiculously small. So what I've decided, again, is what I found. Sorry, not decided. What I found was, I was over on my fruit, and I started eating less. I also reduced the amount of Greek yogurt I ate. Instead of eating like two half cups or 3/4 cup a day with the blueberries and some walnuts in it, I reduced it to a half cup AM, half cup PM. Additionally, I swapped out the apple that I was using to snack with my 1 tablespoon peanut butter from an apple to celery. Okay, celery goes down real good with peanut butter, and it was a great substitute I found. So I'm still eating. I substituted carrots in for another fruit, so I had a few carrots, and mostly celery was a substitute. That seemed to work. I wasn't as hungry. I wasn't that munchy at work. I have a real high stress job, and it's always something happening, and fires are burning, and I got to take care of this, take care of that. From the projects that I manage, and it's always something, and whatever can go wrong will. So, yeah, you can imagine, and of course, it's all eyes on you. So, that said, that's kind of some of the stress that I have at the office. And it does make you like want to just sit and fidget in your chair. And I'm kind of hyper as it is anyway, but I have a calm demeanor, even though I'm like wound up. Just saying. You'd think I'd burn more calories, right? Being so hyper, but unfortunately it didn't work that way. So anyway, I digress. Let's get back to business. Okay, so that's what I've done, and I've lost 3.4 pounds in the past 4 days. So that has worked so far. I'm not saying it's going to keep working. I hope so. So today I allowed myself to have a bigger carb. I had the banana flourless pancakes with the protein powder, cinnamon, and egg. I had that, and I measure myself a half cup yogurt, put a few blueberries and walnuts. That's breakfast and lunch. I also made, for early morning, I went to work out, and I made a beet juice, and I have all this juice that I juiced. So it's beet, parsley, cucumber, kale, ginger root, lemon, pear, and apple. Okay, but I used about this much juice in one of those great big shaker bottles. And then I add water and a protein powder. That's like a neutral flavor. So I had that in the morning for my workout. So again, I've had a bunch of protein already because I got to keep my protein high. So, and then now I've got my coffee, no protein, it's iced. And then I'm going to have for dinner, probably have some fish or something like that and a vegetable. And if I want to have another snacky thing, I brought celery to where I'm at. So celery, and I'm going to have celery if I feel like it, and a little peanut butter. But that's it. So today that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping that it's going to keep working for me. I would love to get to my goal sooner than later. I have just decided that whatever it takes, I've got to change this way of thinking that I've had. And I want to thank Professor Nurse Ray for her great idea of adding, to get water down, to add orange and lemon slices to it is one idea. And also I've always loved cucumber with water, refrigerated. It tastes so good and goes down really easy. So that's been helping me to drink water. Haven't had that much water today other than in my shake, but yeah, I'm going to get going on it. I wanted to mention, I don't know, this video is getting long, but the other thing that Dr. Yadigar had talked about was set point. And I'm going to come back and make another video about that because that's interesting, and I would love to have a debate about that. Maybe somewhere like the forum. It's a great question. So anyway, I'm going to come back and talk to you about that. Love you guys.